Here we are, round 2. This time, gonna ban Scream, gonna ban Silk, easy access to debuffs. Gonna ban Hulk, another easy access to debuffs, and he's R3. I don't respect Arcus enough to ban him, so here we go. Alright, he banned my Deathless Thanos, Enchantress, and Sentinel. Alright. Round 1, gonna grab my Onslaught, nice dual threat, plus he can, and we're gonna grab Bullseye. So what I'm hoping now is just for a tactic attacker like Luke or someone with easy access to debuffs to handle Havoc. So in the meantime, I'm gonna grab Serpent and then a B4 Warlock. And I'm debating between Sentry and Penny, so I guess we went on with Penny, just more of a dual threat option if need be. Alright, and luckily, hey, shout out to Jason and Jabari, but luckily we're gonna grab Thing for defense and Photon for solid attacker. She's looking to use her against Chavez at the moment. And of course he grabs a Black Cat. I am curious at how quickly could she get down my rank 3 thing. And he grabs Dominant. We'll grab Jack. Can either be a domino counter or we use him for defense since he doesn't really have tactic attackers. I'm going to turn the volume down on this. Okay. So he throws Warlock. I'm going to throw Thing down because I'm actually curious at how fast Black Cat could potentially get him down this meta. And I'm confident as long as I can get crits on my basic hits that, Serpent can get Warlock down pretty quickly. I think my Thing is rocking physical defense. For stat focus, not sure how big of a difference that will make. Learn my lesson from round 1, make sure I get my heavies in. Didn't bother to Dex special since I'm healing from the debuffs. I want to keep slow up. Like I said, I learned getting hit with the Unstoppable earlier. SB2 into the block, hoping for big damage. I'm like, okay, we're about halfway down already. Yeah, I'm kind of upset, thinking I should have knocked him down to get my Unstoppable back. But hey, we got some big heavy crits. SB2 into the block. And yes, fight lasted under a minute. There we go, so Black Cat definitely got him down, Thing down very quickly. Not sure what happened there, but at least I know for the future that, hey, I need a very fast matchup if we're going to try and race against a Black Cat. Against Thing, at least. Alright, so this time we're going to throw Penny on defense. And I probably would use Onslaught against anyone he throws down. I'm picking Chavez off the table. I do have Photon to handle any other defenders or Jack if he does throw Sinister. So the goal is just to attack during the Incinerate phase. Make sure we lock in our Neural Shocks. And not a 7-star who has the pierce, so I'm just gonna parry in the poison phase, just to gain a little bit power, make it easier to get to that special 2. And so we fire the SP2, turn the Neuros into DJs, and let that tick him on down. Get the heavy while he's not stunned to pause and lock them in again. I had to remember to pause because we're in a poison phase, but I feel like I'm racing the clock, so we just YOLO it. We're close to the end, and luckily that round went perfect, pretty good, and if I do say so. You know, Chavez is not a tactic attacker, and he's not immune to the incinerate or poison, or can reduce the damage, so I felt pretty confident in this matchup. And you know, she does gain energy resistance with her dimensions that she gets up, so maybe she could be okay during the incinerate phase, but it's not something I would want to rely on unless it's just, you know, a desperate matchup. Alright, so that one went in our favor luckily, and now we're hold on for round 2. Alright, so here we are back for round 2. I think we're going to stick with the same bands. You know, maybe if Noah was higher Sig, I probably would have considered him, but I'm going to take out the goal here. We're just taking out tactic attackers. Decrease the amount that he has access to. Okay, so I grab Killmonger, you know, mostly just here for defense. Like if you use someone like Sinister against him, then you throw your SP1, chances are with all the debuffs and the power gain, he'll go to special 3, and my hope is just, hey, he throws special 3, you know. Alright, grab Titania, very solid tactic attacker. We're gonna grab Penny again. Nice dual threat this season. And he has the Maestro. There's that domino. We're just going to ignore that message. I'll make sure to block that out during post. Alright, so we get Kendrick and Sinister. I got Sinister mostly, I believe, as a Maestro counter. But I can also use Kindred. I think at this point my Kindred is just R2, yes. Oh, and him grabbing Overseer. I'm not feeling that confident with Kindred on defense. I'm like, hey, we can throw him on attack. And, you know, of course, we gotta grab Onslaught. When you see Onslaught, you grab Onslaught. And grab Surfer just to have another tactic attacker, because the only one I have at the moment is Titania. Yes, she's the only one I have. And then he brings out Arceus, who I'm actually curious about. I think that's a pretty cool rank up. Even though I don't respect it enough to ban, I do think a rank 3 Arceus can be pretty annoying and pretty solid on the tactics meta. I know I'm debating between Kindred or Sinister, and we go Kindred since he does have Overseer as an attack option, and yeah, I don't want to throw Kindred on defense. With Arceus versus Penny, I don't feel that confident that I'll finish the fight before him, but you know, I am punching down to the 6-star Maestro, so just maybe. Goal here is just get close to like over 2 bars, you know, close to 3 bars of power, throw a heavy, and then SP2 and spam SP1 after that. Use a relic, heavy into SP2, should power gain from the debuffs or buffs to go to SP3, and then, well, SP1, I'm all over. fire the SP1 again. Get our degen flowing. Fire another SP1. I would do a heavy, but I'm unable to. Alright. Ooh, and somehow I ate that whole combo to the face, so now I'm not feeling as confident as I was before I ate the combo. We'll finish it off with special one, and right now I'm kicking myself for eating that combo in the face, and I'm just hoping that, hey, you know, Penny's gets annoying with the auto block, and we're not in GC, so I can't count on her getting a power gain to SP3, but I'm just hoping the auto block gets annoying. And she's not a tactic attacker, and I'm not sure if Arceus stacks the armor breaks or not. So I'm just banking on her not being a tactic defender to work in my favor. Which it worked in my favor, so I'm not complaining. Alright. Here we are, moving on to match 2 of round 2. Throws down Bishop. I think at this point, thinking of throwing Killmonger on defense. Draw out one of the mutants, you know. And debating between Sinister or Surfer, but more than likely I'll probably go Surfer since I have Titania for Sassy. And plus, you know, Surfer takes no incinerate damage anyway, and he's a tactic attacker, so I can heal if I do hit him in a poison phase. And with Surfer, we're going to start the fight off with a heavy to gain combat power rate buff, and then we fire SP1 so we can gain our Fury buff. I should probably, oh, you know what? We fix that in post. Alright, so I should probably turn notifications off next time I'm doing this. Alright, we want to gain our armor buff, fire the SP2, deal a bunch of burst damage with all our buffs. Now we're just attacking because, hey, we're, this guy's at SP3, but we are unblockable, luckily. We caught the stand-up medium. And that would do it. Enough time has passed. Domino's not tactic. She can do some crazy shenanigans and work if you parry a lot. But luckily this match worked out in my favor. Alright, that draws us to the end of round 2. Somehow I am still alive with Lady Luck. So, catch you all for round 3.